Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come on here again today because I need to do some, I want to show you how to make something to put in the book, put in the book, okay, righto. Here it is. Look at this, isn't this gorgeous? I made that. When I made that, I did. Do you think that's neat? I do. And they're really easy to do. I'm going to put that in my journal somewhere. I'll show you how I did it. I need a piece of paper. I've got a piece of paper. Okay. We don't really need to have to know how to draw. You know, I mean, that's just, well, you know. You could know how to, but see, when I fold it in half like this, right, I'm going to just use, when I fold the paper in half, I'm going to just use a pencil and go around here in a rough sort of a fashion. And I'm going to make a body thingy. Now, that one's down, that's straight down there, that's okay. Righto. Is that all right for a body, do you think? About the same size, isn't it? I need. Oh, it should be much. Oh no, that's all right. That size. So I'm going to put it on a piece of card. Should have did that on there, shouldn't I? So I can just stick the stuff to that. Okay. Do it like this. Okay, Sonia? Put it down. But for you to get it right, this is what you do. You do that half, you fold it in half, and then you'll get both sides the same. Because it doesn't matter what I did. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. No matter what I did. When I do something like this, I want the sides the same. I can never get both sides the same. You know? You never get both sides to look the same. There you go. It's one of those. Right? That's all you need. The reason you don't have to have one of these, but I do like it because it gives me a background, you know, something to follow, to glue this to, you know. So I'll draw around this a bit. Well, don't be too rough, it'll be just nicely. Because I need a neck. I don't know why I can't see across there, but I can't. I need a neck. And I don't know if I've put that out too far. Oops, that shoulder's a bit, she's a bit lopsided, isn't she? That's not good for her, to be lopsided. Take it up a bit here. Righto. The shoulders are supposed to come down a bit. Geez, I managed to muck this up a fair bit, didn't I? Okay. Eraser, there it is. Oops, wrong thing. Well, that's got glue on that. That's not good, is it? I'm not going to use that side anyway now. So there. Sometimes when you do something, it does take a while. It just depends how you're going. You know, it's just yourself. You've got to see how it works for you. Okay, and if you get it level, which I'm probably not still doing here. This part here I don't need to stick out that far. Your body comes down to sometimes like this. Slopes down your shoulders there as far as I know. One of mine goes down too far because I've got arthritis in it, and it's really annoying because all the side, my shirt keeps falling off, slipping off the side of myself, which is not good. But anyway, that's life, I guess. And I've made this too wrong, haven't I? Did I muck that up well and truly? Hey, this is a better piece. How do I do that? I cut too much off there. It's crooked too. Anyway, this is for to cover it with. It doesn't matter what it looks like underneath, as long as it's got some sort of a body. Making excuses for my bad work. Not really. See how it is. There we go. That'll do me. It'll work out just fine because I'm not going to cover it with. You're not going to see any of that. So nobody needs to panic about the the background like I have been. See how the waist doesn't come in very nice? That one's got a thing on it and this one hasn't. I might turn that side. Will I do that side? So I want to use this. I do want to use that for a skirt. Look at that. Isn't that cool? See, it doesn't know what it looks like underneath, does it? As long as I've got a bit of that. This one here, all I did was do two rows of lace, okay? And then I have to be lucky enough to have some of this that I want to put on there. I really shouldn't do that because what if you haven't got some of this? But if you have, look at it, look what it looks like. Isn't it awesome? I'll just give you a quick look. Oh, hang on, we'll use this. Now this is off a little jump dress or a skirt or something, a baby one that I bought. And this is what you use. Go and get yourself this sort of stuff at the thrift stores, okay? And then you can use these things. Right, so I've cut that a little bit wider, but I didn't do it wide enough, so that's going to have to go up there. But we're not going to start at the top, we're going to start at the bottom, okay? And I want to glue some around here, the back. It's got to go around the back as well. I should have put the top on first, but it didn't come to me as quick as this bit did. Okay, so I'm going to start down the bottom here. I want to put two frills. You've got to take it around the back because you don't want to just have it sticking out. It just doesn't look good. It will work if you have got something gathered. If you haven't got anything gathered, just get a piece of thread, needle and thread, and just pull it, stitch it through, and then gather it up. Get off me. Okay. Right. Make sure it's straight. You've got to get the skirt straight, Sonya. It's up too high that side, not down this side here. Now, if you look for things like this, you know, because you can make really good stuff out of little bits and pieces. I buy a lot of little girls' dresses and things, and then I repurpose them by cutting out bits off the... see, that's wrong because that's got too much over here. We cut that off. And that bit there can go. Come on. The glue's going to start to stick in any minute now. Whoops. Now, unless you're going to be putting this on a tag, using this for a tag, which you can do, because then you could cover it with a piece of paper on the back, but you need to sit there and sort it so it looks right, okay? So you imagine that that's what the skirt would look like if it was for real. And then you want to put this piece up around there. And you can do this with the gathered lace too. That's what I did mine with, the gathered lace. But you need to take it round the corner, I think, because you can't very well leave it sitting out like that because it's not right, is it? It's not right, I tell you. Okay. This goes around here like that. Look, it's even got a belt on it and everything. I have this really nice piece of work I'm doing with the rest of these clothes. I can't see where the box is at the moment, so I could show you. Then you might be disappointed in me and say, Sonya, why don't you finish that? But I will one day, okay? I promise I will. Okay, I don't know where it is. Seen it the other day though. It looks good too, what I'm making. Okay, so now I need something for the top. Seems extremely long though, doesn't it? She does, she seems very long-waisted there. And I'd like to see this look a bit better than it does. What do you reckon? Think I can do that? I've got it scooped out a bit. And now I've gone too far, have I? Yes. Why not? Okay, right, no, yes, good. This bit here. You're going to cut something you know business in a minute, just behave yourself now. This is supposed to have sort of like a shape to it like that, okay? And this will come down a bit further close to the waist. I'll sit here and cut it till I've got none left, so we're going to leave it like that now. Let's don't touch it anymore. We need a top. I had something here. I was going to I'm going to do all pink again. That doesn't matter, does it? Does that matter? Look at this, I've got some fluffy things. Some fluffy bits, little roses for the top, maybe. I don't know. See, we're not actually making a dress. We're putting a something on a dress form. Okay, we're putting it at the top on the dress form. I like the white. That's nice for a top. Where's my prototype? Here we are. There's this prototype. That I stuck down really good. That looks really nice, doesn't it? This is going to have a yellowy tinge to it because it's yellow at the back. So that's not going to look right for me, is it? Where's something else I could use? I don't know if I like the colour of that. What would she be wearing anyway, this lady? Does she have that on? No, she would not. Looks like the furniture. She can't wear that. The poor cat's out there playing up again, throwing himself at the door. I don't know where my husband is. I thought he was outside a while ago. He's out there making a noise. That poor cat gets so upset when we leave him out there in the hallway. He's not actually in the hallway. He's got the whole run of the house. Oh. Now what am I going to do? How can I not have something to put on there? I do like the white. We could cover it with something under there first, couldn't we? Put a piece of paper under. What's this? No, that's too pink. That's not right, and that's not right. Doesn't matter if it's pink, does it? Really? Oh, this is pretty. I should have used this side. I wouldn't have to put anything underneath it, would I? I suppose a piece of paper won't hurt. Piece of paper under there. You'd think I didn't have any paper, wouldn't you? This is actually a bit of a creamy colour, isn't it? It's not actually white. Is that going to work? Yeah, I guess. I guess so. I like that too. Okay, let's put some white paper. That's not white. I'm sure it isn't. Oh, yeah. This is. So you can paint this too, I suppose, if you wanted to. But you wouldn't be doing that if you had a piece of white paper, or you did white in the first place. So this is me teaching you how to go about it the right way. How about that? Don't do what I do. Sometimes you have to do these. This is how we learn to do things, though. It is. And I probably thought about this. Well, you can't cut that with them. I don't want to do that. It'll glue everywhere. I'm going to have to, though. I can't sit here all day and wait for it to dry. I have to make sure I get the glue off the scissors straight away. Went over the top with the glue, didn't I? The wipey thing. Sorry about that. I was sniffing and things. Isn't that terrible? You don't consider what... I feel like I'm just sitting here talking to all you people. I don't feel like I'm... Oh dear, that's not straight. I don't feel like I'm not formal enough, am I? That's terrible. Oh, Sonya. I feel like just cutting her head off. I really do. Now that's violent. Oh dear. I was wondering if I was recording this because I didn't remember whether I was or not. Why is it mucking this up so bad? Why am I doing that so wrong? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I didn't have that trouble with the first one. Where's the first one I made? I've lost it now, so... Oh, it's here amongst the stuff, I'd imagine, somewhere. Isn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. When I cut this out, surely I didn't make that much of a mistake on it. I can't remember doing that with the other one. It's just how the things are, you know. If you've got the camera going, you've got to make sure, you've got to be sure as anything that you can't. I can't see that. Can you people see where that little dress is that I did? Oh my goodness me. Look at me. I'm crazy today. So if I can get this to work with both sides, I'm going to cut that off there. I'm going to cut that off there. I'm going to get a piece of cardboard. Where's a piece of white cardboard? That's not white. I haven't got any white. Yes, I do, but I don't know where that I can get hold of that at the moment. I do not want to have to do this again, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to cut that off there. Look, we've got a skirt. Now that can go in there, couldn't it? We could put a skirt as a tuck spot or a... That'll make a good thing. You know, what's that one? Sorry, I don't drink or anything, I promise you. I just get myself into a state sometimes. Actually, I've got a cup of coffee. I forgot about that. I'll have a drink. It's nearly cold. Hubby bought me this when I was doing another video. You can imagine how this is going to work. Okay, how this is going to... I'm going to put something on the back of this, and I'm turning this into one of those paper clips. Okay, I'm going to turn it into a paper clip. I'm going to put something else on it. I won't let it beat me, I won't. I'm just going to hit your eyelid now. Goodness gracious. Sorry about this, everybody. I'm being stuck inside too long, I think. Whereabouts is my paper clip? I've got some up here. In this box, under that, and under that. Right here. I'll make a nice paper clip. I might have to decorate just a tiny bit more. Probably need something else nice on there. What would we put else on there? Okay, we're going to have a piece for the back. Surely I could manage to do this without mucking it up too much. I wouldn't be too sure about that if I were you, Sonya. Will I take it all the way down and bite back? Probably could. I'll cut that off there a bit. That's not showing. Well, you're not going to see this anyway, are you? Because this is going to be on the other side. Okay. That's on the other side of your paper clip. I don't know about drawing lines. I'm not very good at this line drawing thing. Okay, that one there goes down there like that. I guess it doesn't matter if this is not exactly shaped like a skirt. Maybe it'll help though if it was. Don't tell me I've got to do one of them, cut it this way, cut it that way now for half a week. I've got to stick that on there, righto. We're going to stick that on there. Right, so we're going to cut that up there a bit. Get this straight across the bottom to thingy. Across the bottom. As long as we cover over the seams of this, okay? Well, the side bits would have stuck across the back. As long as I've covered over that, I feel comfortable with that. Across the back, this tiny bit here, I might just take a little bit more off there. Because then I need to put my paper clips going on in under there. This is a better idea than fling it in the bin, isn't it? I could fling it in the bin, I could do this. These are only small, but that doesn't matter. They don't have to be them great big giant things, do they? Now, let me see. you put the smallest bit on the inside. Nope, that's the wrong way. Smallest bit on the inside, like that. Okay, and I'm going to glue that to that, and then that can go over my piece of work. Okay, and we'll just make sure you don't cut that, Sonya. Let's get this little tiny bit here. It's sitting out. Come here. It's not going to like it. It's not liking what it's doing. It's not doing what I want it to. Maybe that could sit round there a bit further. I'll glue that down a bit better. There we go. We seeing this? All good. I mean, I'm sure you've made a paperclip before, but never turned a dress into one. Ah, dear. Oh, well. You never know what's going to come out of these things that I do you? You never know. Now put the glue on the side that's the smallest here. Oops, around that there. Like that. Put it down a bit. Okay. Put it over a bit. Manoeuvre it. You have to manoeuvre it a bit, I think. Now, just going to trim this a bit better, make it more rounded, it'll look better, I think. You're not going to be able to see that though, are you? That's good. That's a good thing. Righto. Okay, so that can go on the top of the book, right? Now, if you were making a top to go, not actually with that, but I'll just have to sit those there, man. If you wanted to put the top on one of these, all I did was just glue the fabric on. I'm going to just use this piece of paper. While it's sitting here, I might as well just do this. Hey. And then I just put a piece of fabric on here. But you can do it with paper or cardboard, it doesn't really matter. Try not to cut the white bits on you. And I went up too far because I covered the neck of it too. But then I can just make the top to look like it's supposed to have that up there around the neck. Can't I? Okay. So when you put... Oh, I'll cut this bit off, that might be better. So if you don't want it to be... If you want to have a neckline, you just can take that back down there. You don't want to take that right up to the top, you just take it back down. But don't matter, I'll leave it up there. So I'm just wanting to get this to be the same at both sides. That's all I'm asking for. So I'm going to fold it in half. And it doesn't matter that it's paper because it'll cut it. I mean, it'll come back out straight. There we go. So they've already got that bit. If you've got lots of glue on there, which you probably will have, and it comes right to the edge, these parts will stop fraying after a while. Okay? They'll stop fraying and you'll be right. Now, what can I put on the bottom of that? This is going to be tricky because of the colour, isn't it? It's going to be really tricky because of what colour it is. You don't want to worry about it too much though. It's just a shirt. When I did the sleeves, I'll show you the little sleeves, because they were a little tricky to do them without any little arms. So you can put little arms on it if you want to. When you're cutting it out, you could leave arms, because that'll be a lot easier if you leave some arms on. I use this piece here that I'm going to use a different colour though this time. I'm going to use a bit of this one. So what I did, because you have to make it look like it's coming round there and coming to the end here, and I noticed that this is fraying a bit, but you can fix that. You just got to get a piece and put it round like so, okay, and glue that. Now we might have to make it a little tiny bit bigger. I need a bit of green for the skirt, don't I? I'm I'm going to have another video. No, I'll have another dressy thing here in a minute, won't I? Right, I'm going. I just wanted to... Can't leave you not knowing how to do this, though. That doesn't seem fair. Okay. And then you sort of put it on an angle if you can. Like, you know, just sort of bring it over. I didn't put it on this, I did. Put it over so it's on an angle. Okay. Righto. So we move that down there. And have this sort of shaped on an angle, sort of, you know, like that, you know, because that's how to go. You can have it straight if you like. I'm a bit of a stickler for the way the way I want it to go. You know how it's supposed to look, sort of. I try. You know, it can be any way you want it. You know, you could make a nice art doll if you did it any way you like. You know, because they can. Art dolls are good fun because you can do whatever you want with them. You just make it every way you like. I'm going to have to cut this off fastly. This glue takes a while to stick, so I get plenty of time for manoeuvring. And I think I've got it too long, the front here. If I can cut that off, I'm not worried about that. I just want to make sure that it's just, excuse me, enough on the... Maybe there are two different sizes too now. Never mind. We'll keep going till we get it right. It probably needs to be a bit longer. I don't know. Looks, it's not too bad. And then you could have that bit around the neck, couldn't you? You could go around the neck with that too as well. And maybe the waistline. Put glue across there so you can put it under there. Oops. I want it going that way. Yeah, don't I? Or that way? No, this way. Up. Yeah, when you put it round there, to turn it over like that, so it's going in ways at the back. Follow the direction of the thing. Sense? Oh dear, I really didn't muck this up too much today. Look at that. How's that look? A few little frilly bits, we're going to get rid of those. I wish I could find some... I need green material now because I want to make a skirty bit for it. It's going to start gluing any minute now. That glue is going to start sticking down. Actually, I probably could go with that skirt, couldn't it? You never know. Well, maybe. Maybe not. It's probably not quite right, but I always wore jeans and t-shirts, me. I'm not a fashion hound at all. Where's a bit of green stuff? No, got nothing green? Hang on a minute. That is baggy I didn't put away yesterday. That's naughty of me. That's not right. No, this could take some time. So I don't want to do that to you. Anyway, you know how to put the skirt on. If you find some green frilly. Oh, this is blue. It's not green at all. It's blue. Can't put that there, Sonya. I don't think that'll work. It's a really nice colour. Nice colour. Green lace is not a very, something that you can come by very easily, but I know I've got some because it was like yellow ribbon. I could never find any yellow ribbon. And I started, oh look, and I started collecting every tiny bit of yellow ribbon I could get my hands on, and I ended up with a fair bit of yellow ribbon. Okay, so this could look good, but then that's white. Righto. Okay. I think this would be a nice skirt, wouldn't it? I'm going to cut this bit out of here because it's got a lot of... I'm hoping I'm not going to get over the time here because I don't want to muck this up. I don't like it when I make two videos instead of one. I think one of them I was doing something in it, you've probably seen before this, and it was I'm not even talking now, but I've just decided to go looking for a green marker. And I don't think I can find one, honestly. No. I've got one here because my green markers are not near me. Okay, give me 2 seconds to think about this now. Let me think about this a minute. Well, that's a pretty piece of paper. Don't think I can get the piece big enough off that. If you want something, it will come to you. This is green, isn't it? It's like the grass. Actually, it's not like the grass at all. That's too dark, isn't it? Way too dark. So you've got to be careful, you know. You never know. You might be mucking it up too. You've got to think about that. I've got a big pile of green and other colours here somewhere. I think it's too bright though. Yeah, it's like that one I just had. Phew. Maybe the pattern on this is too big too for what I'm after here. Because when you're making a small thing, you don't really want a big pattern, do you? If you're making a small thing, you want a small pattern. That's how it works. Gluey. A packet of paper here. We've still got too bright. Oh. What am I doing? I need that under there, and that over there, and no, I'm not having that either. I'm doing this one though. I'll pinch this one out of here, but I'll use him. Well, get that out too now. I only paid $2 for this paper. It's incredible, isn't it? I bought some, I had to get some offline for something. And, come here. Cost me, I don't know, ended up costing about $10 by the time I had to get the postage and stuff. It was very disappointing too with the colours and that. And then I got up the street here and I found this packet of all different colours for $2. Just depends where you shop, isn't it? It makes a difference. Chop that off, throw it this way. I take it from that side and I take it over there. I do it every time. Can't help myself. And now that I've got this yellow bit, I could have a yellow dress, couldn't I, if I wanted to, if I felt the need. So that's what we do. We work out what colour we're using on the top, and we use that for the base. Because using the white does interfere with what you've got underneath it. You need to consider what's going over the top of it. Oh, excuse me, I tell you, it was like coffee. I had a big mouthful of that, and that's what happened. I'm not thinking that I like that because you can see through it, and I don't want to do that. I want to have something that you can't see through because I need that bottom bit to be covered over. I need that to be covered over so I can make it long. Okay, come on, Sonya. You must have something here. This is not good. That's a poppy colour, and for that it is. It'll go with something else one day, don't worry. Oh dear, I'm having a bit of trouble here now. I wasn't planning this. It just come out, didn't it? It just come out. I don't know what to do now. I'm lost. I'm lost. Can't find anything green. I used to put things all the same colour in one place once. A long time ago. Oh dear. That's a bit over the top, isn't it? A bit leery. Can't have that one. I might have to leave you with this and see if you can think of something to do with it. Because it's starting to bother me because I don't have anything. I have got green things, but they're all flowery. And, oh dear, look, do this. Now just threw that back there behind me. Do this, Sonya. Where's that other piece of material? Make a dress. Look, 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 look. Make a dress. You don't have to have a top and a bottom, do you? You can make a dress. Put it over here where you can get as much length as you can. Maybe this way. Maybe that way. Righto. It's not going to be... Okay, let's make a dress. We don't have to have a particular thing on the bottom, do we? We should have thought of that too. Well, never mind. This would be a tuck spot or something, some such thing. Okay, so I want it to be as long as I can get it. So I can bring it up here as far as I can. I wore dresses when I was a young person. It was in the day when we had mini skirts. Mini skirts we did. And I used to look pretty good in mini skirts, if I do say so myself. Well, things change, times change. That was many, many moons ago. Oops, keep going straight down there for a minute. Oh, I haven't got the option of doing that on this side. Oh dear. Oh God, I didn't go that far. Okay. Rightio. Now, I suppose we only need to be that long, don't we? Yeah. Cut that off. Now I can see where all the bad bits are, because I did not make this for this. I made it to put lace on, didn't I? So therefore these two pieces need to be folded over and cut together the same size. Okay. Okay. How about that? Does that look right? Rightio. Now we've got some more of this green here. We get carried away with the green. Now this is looking pretty good, this little outfit. I want to take it across here and around the back. And around the bottom. Around the back. I missed a bit there. I missed a bit. And this piece goes down on here. It goes down that way. Righto. Around the back of it. Yeah, like so. It's not a bad little dress. It's not bad. Whoops. Turn it up so it doesn't lap down over the back, over the side here, but I'm going to have to fix it in a minute when it dries a bit more. Oh, everything's so sticky. Oh dear. Actually, that didn't turn out too bad, did it? We haven't finished yet though. Just give me 1 minute more, I've got an idea. Hang on, I've got an idea. Got an idea. Put that back, it's gone up too far, too quick. I need to turn that up there so it doesn't lap under the back. The other side's working good, this one's not. Come on. That up there like so. Now, everybody just sit still a minute while I find what I need next. Come on, really, where are yous? There. Oh, look. Cool. Whoops. There goes one on the floor. Now, I don't know if I'd go with that colour, do you think? These are all I might do. These are a bit different. These are smaller. I know it's the same. Is any smaller? Can't get hold of them because of the... Got another one like that. Need 3. You got to have 3. You've got 1 there. Gracious me, Sonya. How about the yellow ones? Oh, I don't know. Better get a wriggle on. Your time's upon this thing and then you'll disappear and it won't be good, will it? Won't be nice at all. We do have orange from some here. Some of this orange colour. Oh my goodness me, I could have one of each colour, couldn't I? That'll work. Or not, will it? Okay. This is long down here, isn't it? Very long waisted. Very long waisted. I'll put that up there, make it a bit shorter. Shorten it a bit. What do you think? Anyway, I'll work out the buttons and the waist bit, and I'm going to leave you now because I thought that was quite fun, even though it was a bit, you know, scary. Okay, will I leave it like that? Maybe I could. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy making your little dolly dresses. Okay, bye-bye.